Now, like I said, I don't really speak on that, but I'm gonna ask you a question still, because you like to slide shit in. You seen all this controversy with what is it? What's his name? Blueface, and the shit about when they had the strippers in the house, right? He got strippers in his house. He got his kid there. His little son. Little son
Yeah.
in there looking for some tater chips or something. So he got about 3, 4 girls in the living room. They stripping, they doing their thing. So the son in there looking for tater chips. He asked the son, "Why you in here looking for tater chips when there's ass in the living room? Are you gay?"
Oh, what he
He
asked
asked
his
the
son.
son, "Are you gay because you in here looking for tater chips and not looking at ass in the living room?" So this is the question I want to say, because
Well,
everybody's in the uproar about that question. Do you feel it was out of line?
Oh, it was definitely
yeah,
inappropriate.
that was out of line.
Exactly. It was inappropriate, dog, and it was out of line.
And
Okay, I'm gonna ask you
and
another question. They're trying to introduce stuff like that in school to elementary kids. So, what's improper? Would you like your kid being taught that in school, or or do you feel he's asking a question because right now at this age, do you have to question your kid about his
This
sexuality
is what I was.
because of what's going on?
This
You
is
see
in
what I.
it
school,
everywhere, right?
yeah,
So,
it's all on
is it
TV.
wrong
Everything.
to ask your child, is he of a different sex nature, when they are openly, it's openly.
Publicizing the
So,
shit
what
in
is your
school.
answer to that? What do you think about that?
You asking me?
I'm asking all of y'all.
Well, you know what I think, man. I think we living in real perilous times right now, bro. Because I think we asking questions to kids like, you think about it. In some cases, these kids are as young as 6 and 7 years old. What do they know about that outside of going? All they want to do is go to school and play with their friends. They want to go to school,
Right.
play with their friends, go outside, play football, get dirty. Same stuff we was doing. So you introducing stuff, man. I almost think it's almost like an introduction to stuff. I think people are being programmed right now more than they ever are, because see what they're slowly doing is taking the rights from the parents, right? To where if your child comes home and decides that they want to go become, if Tom decides he wants to become Tamantha, you're supposed to let that happen and not have no say so about it, or they can
And
come and take him out your house.
I just want to clarify that we have nothing against
Oh, nothing at all.
lesbians or gay
I'm
people.
gonna say right now.
Okay, but
Yeah,
I just want to
I ain't got
to
nothing against the
clarify
gay.
that, so people
That's
don't
four
think
women
that
for
we're
us.
one sided. But
No,
I'm playing devil's advocate, because again, you see protests happening at schools where they're trying to introduce textbooks or literature that basically be who you want to be as a child. The rainbow here and the two kids in the book, whatever they're
Oh,
pushing.
and here's the
So
latest.
wait, is it wrong because that's going on for you to go, son, are you gay?
But how is he presenting? Is he presenting it?
He's
depending on
presenting
how
because
you
it's
are you asking
everywhere.
him that.
It's
Are you asking?
everywhere. It's on
I'm
commercials when you watch TV. It's
I'm
on
saying
bus
I'm saying
I
benches.
know. I see
It's
it.
on.
the way he
It's
did
in
it,
every
the
culture, right? And
the way he
not
did it.
saying that it's wrong, but now is it wrong to go? Because he said you're not in here watching his ass bouncing.
Yeah, yeah.
Now,
He's dude, though.
of course, he's being. You know what I'm saying? He's doing it for content. Okay, of course,
Right.
but as a regular motherfucker, would you feel that you would have to question your child because of what is going on right now in that type of
No, I think you
situation?
definitely have to talk to your child, though, to let them know that, hey, in this household, this is how we do things. You know what I mean?
And do they feel it's wrong
No,
for
but-
you to question your
but
child?
listen,
Because you're supposed to let him do what he want to do. You're supposed to
I'm
accept
gonna
his
tell you.
choice,
I'm
right?
gonna tell you like.
So is it
I'm gonna
wrong to
tell you like.
ask him?
hold
I'm
on.
gonna tell you like what your grandmama said, what your auntie said, and
Okay, but see,
what the old
Spice, you
schoolers
can't
say.
go
They gonna
off
say,
of what your
yeah,
grandmama
but
and
look,
auntie said,
let me
because
say
now
it.
you're
Let me say
stepping
it
out of
first.
bounds.
What he
Let me
say?
say it
What he say?
first. Let me say it first. Um, for them to know that, they had to see it somewhere. They had to see it somewhere. They had to learn it. They had to see it somewhere for them to even know that. For them to even, if they don't, you don't know what you don't see. You know, I personally don't think that you can be born and you know and be that way.
That's your opinion. But see, we don't want to go off of that. We don't want to go to the opinion of, you know, we don't want to focus on if you're born or not. That's not what we're going off. I'm just saying, as a parent, as a parent, you got a kid going to school, they're 6, 7, you could be sitting up right now watching regular TV with your child, and you'll see 2 women engaged. You'll see 2 men engaged, and your kid is sitting there. So is it wrong for you to ask your kid that question?
I think you definitely better talk to your kids about it.
It's wrong, but it's, you know, you're not wrong for asking them. But the way that Blueface,
so the way he presented
right.
the question to his child was wrong.
I have a son.
He was supposed to do that shit in private.
But you know, like I said, this is the world of. This is the world of content creation, and this is the world of Instagram and internet and social media, and everything is a joke and nothing is taken seriously. So we get that. But on a different serious note, would you feel that would be a question that you would have to present to your child? Or do you even present that?
I wouldn't even bring the question up.
Different manner, different time.
I wouldn't even bring the question up unless I seen something that was really,
so
you know, really.
So different question, different time. Still,
yes.
Ryan, same thing. Different question, different time.
You gotta take him somewhere and do that
what
private.
If the time is your child? Because the kid coming home with a school book. That's, you get me?
Well, I think
what do you do? What do you do?
I think you stand on your morals and principles. See, the thing is, we can't get done this. The thing we can't do, and the thing I'm not gonna do, is I'm never going to sacrifice my integrity just because the rest of the world is going goofy.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? I'm never gonna do that. Now, people, I'm respectful of all people, man. I don't have no problem with what people decide to do. I'm all about choice, right? But the moment you start really subliminally programming children, because that's what they're doing, they're programming these kids in the school today. They're really programming them. And if you're not careful, I wouldn't care what I had to do. If I still had little kids, my kids wouldn't be going to no public schools. They just wouldn't be going to public schools. If I had little kids there, if I had grandchildren right now, and even if my kids couldn't afford it, my grandkids would be going to a private school. Because you have to, at some point, you got to put your foot down and say, hold on, enough of this. The bullshit is bullshit.
Gangsta Chronicles, we gon' tell you how it goes. If I lie, my nose will grow like Pinocchio. We gon' tell you the truth and nothing but the truth. Gangsta